Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's George Springer. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Is past history. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Set to deliver on 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Just underway in Baltimore. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is outnumbered. Into the box, Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll start things out in the home half of the first. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. Now time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. An inning in the books. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Beltran. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's hitless in 6 tries. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Scope. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth. First baseman.
So digging 10. In now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And that misses 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. At the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Trey Mancini.
And that misses for ball 4. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Runner goes for second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's running again. Again, he sends it out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. He'll try it one more time for second. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way. If he...
Into the box now, Ruben Tejada. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the runner's coming home. Pitch swung on and missed. But the catcher will simply apply the tag as the batter hadn't gotten far in the... It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the 3rd frame in this one from Oriole Park. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there.
Third baseman,
no one out with a runner at second.
Bregman.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Nori Aoki. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fouled back. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. So striding forward now, Seth Smith. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. Aoki arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Number 25.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bregman is there, and he'll bring this one in. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Ready for another chance. Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. Reddick is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
To his left, Machado, and they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But man, he's just...
One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Runners on the move for second. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Standing in.
Number 10,
Here it is on 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3-2 with the bases loaded. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian McCann He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Ground ball right side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And a second run is across.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smith has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Left fielder number 3.
Here's Nori Aoki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smith has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit down the third base line. Bregman fields it cleanly, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He drew a walk his first time up. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
He's running towards second, very weakly on the ground. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Lifted in the air to center field. Jones is under it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Carlos Correa.
And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. Smith is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Carlos Beltran.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Brian McCann. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Now another 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready for another shot now. Nori Aoki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Jonathan Schoop. He'll try. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The shortstop.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that Digging into. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
What an at-bat. 8 pitches, and on the 8th pitch, he gets a foul.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. 2-1. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 1.
Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There goes Altuve. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1. Here's Seth Smith now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Hyun-Soo Kim. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Left center fielder number 10.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike. And getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is how
stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now both runners are breaking. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And to score the runner from second, and they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 6-2 game. The tag, and here's Carlos Beltran. Couple of walks for him thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Weak roller right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Yulieski Gurriel. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Tejada now out there at short, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Donnie Hart will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And this is line foul over the Orioles dugout. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one more for the digging in. Trey Mancini, 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's Nori Aoki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and trouble here for Tejada. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So digging in now, Josh Reddick. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's behind the runner to first. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The second baseman, number
so 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado has to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Here's Carlos Correa now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Now the double steal is on here. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4. And that will force home a run. Now in the box, Brian McCann, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side coming to the into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Here's Seth Smith now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And there he goes towards second. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. Again, a 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Seth Smith becomes out number 2 this inning.
Now pitching for the Astros.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Alec Asher enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Alec Asher.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runners going. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Running yet again for second. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
center fielder.
Coming to the
Number
plate
4.
now, George Springer. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Up
Ready
next for the
now,
Astros.
Josh Reddick. He
Right
was
fielder,
retired via the ground
Josh
ball last time
Reddick.
up. And a double steal try here. And that's through into left, a base hit. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now that's some old school hitting right there. He stayed with it and shot it right between the third baseman and the shortstop. The old 5.5 hole.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. And he is in there. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Here's Manny Machado now. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Center fielder number 10. Adam.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's got a hit in 3 at bat. Michael Feliz enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2, the final in this game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a rather easy first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scope has it on to first, and there are two down.
Batting fourth, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Mark Trumbo now.
Mark Trumbo.
The 1-2 pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Line toward the gap in left center. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. 5 for 14. He also has one home run. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Orioles strike for one on the home run by. Leading off the inning, Seth Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here. On the ground up the middle, Tejada is there, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
The 3-2 now to Machado. Hit on the ground out to short. Tejada scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder.
Now to the plate, Adam Jones. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one. Stepping up to the plate, Seth Smith. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles.
Baseman.
And at second base, Jonathan Scope. Nobody has a better arm on the pivot than Jonathan Scope. I'll measure anybody with it. He's got a rocket.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Digging in now, Ruben Tejada. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's gone 2 for 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Standing in, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mancini.
Tejada now out there at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. To short, hit hard. Tejada from the outfield grass. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he took something off of it there. It's 1 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Smith coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bullet back up the middle. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. On his way to third is Jones. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Wellington Castillo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Here's Tillman on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smith on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Batting 9th.
Ready now, Ruben Tejada. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tillman into his motion. On his way with the 3-2. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wellington Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. Scope is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Trey.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance. Seth Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith ranging back to the track. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
The designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine. Coming to the plate now, Ruben Tejada. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll step off and try and reset. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 6.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, left
And
fielder.
that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Striding in, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it is on 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the 1st out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Line softly out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Mancini rounds the corner and is headed home. And to score the runner from second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts him ahead.
In now, Ruben Tejada. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on.
Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Seth Smith now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Smith has a read on it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Now batting number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a snap throw to first. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now a throw over to first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch outside, the throw, and they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing his strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Chop foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Smith. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
The tag gets 1. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Smith giving chase. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Castillo has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he'll step off and try again. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder number 12, Seth Smith.
Striding in once again, Seth Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Seth Smith goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
First baseman, Trey.
Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 1 and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Scope rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Ruben Tejada 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Outside 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy. Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. 3-2 with the bases loaded. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measured.
1 run scores. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses 2-2.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Another good inning. Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada, a hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And now they've got him picked off. A tag, and he is out at third. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit hard towards center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
The third base.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Changeup too low. He walked him.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
And he'll snap one over to first. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And he is in there. The runner scores from second. So striding in, Wellington Castillo. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Here's Seth Smith now in a big ad. Bad in this one. 2 on. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Craig Gentry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Gentry.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Craig Gentry will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 14, Craig Gentry.
Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini, and he'll start. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. Miguel Castro is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Jonathan Schoop.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faced. Is out of the bullpen.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here comes. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Set to deal on 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Brad Brock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Scope. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Smith is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Chris Tillman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 7 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 11 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station.